Hello, Aquarius. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting May 29th, 2025. Aquarius, I hope all is well. Before I even begin, I want to apologize for not wishing you guys a happy Mother's Day. I just said in other videos, I get, so caught up during the week and stuff, and I forget the important things that are coming. So I do apologize, and I hope it was good. Okay. Welcome any new subscribers to the channel. Definitely appreciate you. The deck that I am using, of course, will be listed in the description box, and then not reading any reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies from Dawn Capricorn's messages, Aquarius. We shall begin your messages. All right. So what is the energy here for my water bearers this week? What's coming up? What do they have to look forward towards? What is the energy for Aquarius? All right, good enough shuffle. Let's cut and begin your messages. Deck is very slippery. There we go, see? All right, one. All right, Aquarius, here we go. We're going to start off with the Seven of Cups here for you. Seven of Cups, for some of you that I'm reading for, you must pay attention to your intuition. Seven of Cups comes in here to help you. In terms of if there are many options that are presented to you and that you have to pick and choose, that you're always going to pick what is going to be best for you. So when it comes to your intuition, you have to trust the process. Your gut instincts, the very first thing that you get in your gut is usually the correct answer, so you always have to follow through. Also, to the Seven of Cups, could be that there is a greater instance of energy related to family members, friends, romantic partners, extending their energies out to you in terms of love and devotion. Okay. Could also be dedication. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is regarded by me as one of the big money cards here. Nine of Pentacles is usually having to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fruits of your hard work and labor of energy of what you put into something. Now, this could be involving your actual work, and some sort of recognition may be coming your way, and that could be through your employer when it comes to a promotion, bonus money, substantial pay raises. I also too regard the Nine of Pentacles as spending and splurging. So if you have access to this type of money, by all means, and you want to treat yourself and treat others, you're not to feel guilty about it, because this card always comes through to be as a reminder that you are deserving of something that you have worked hard for. Now you've earned it. Nine of Pentacles could also be, remember, energies that are spread out throughout the week in terms of opportunities or other areas of your life. There's something, great that could be occurring there. So be on the focus and the lookout for that type of energy. This too is one of my financial independent cards. If you didn't know, I only have two cards that I regard as achieving financial independence. You would think it would be the Ten of Pentacles, but no, I read that totally different. It's the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles could also be for the Aquarians, where you can regard that your financial situation has vastly improved or is about to improve. Then we have the Temperance card come in here to calm things down, reallocate the energies in terms of, rebalancing. Something may have thrown you off balance last week. Now, this week, you're going to be restored of that balance. This is also, too, having to possibly think about pulling back your energies. It's not a selfish act and just doing something just for you, caretaking for yourself. Could be pleasing yourself, nurturing yourself, definitely loving yourself. And there's nothing wrong, again, with that. This is also could be Mother Nature, that you just want to spend some time outdoors enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. So there's some sort of expectancy of a calm week for some the water bearers that I'm reading for. Let's hope that's the case. King of Wands follows the Temperance card. You're focused on something or someone, and you're going after that energy very intensely, very passionately. Court card, of course, he can express himself sexually in a good way. The attraction here that you're either moving towards or it's moving towards you. And then also to, what else was I going to say about the King of Wands? Oh, he could actually send in a burst of energy to any Aquarius out there who is really skillful or artistic or creative to help you along the way with that. Then we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Three of Swords is here in the spread. Typically, the Three of Swords means it could mean severed ties. It could be, grief, heartache, and separation, pending divorces. Um, three, painful choices to make. Three conflicting energies going on with family members, friends, romantic partners. I always talk about pet loss. Pet gets away, the family's left grieving. Third party in play when it comes to romance. Couples that are still together, but there may be some sort of distance that separates you. The significance of that Three of Swords following the King of Wands could be a separation of, well, that could be the divorce and stuff that I'm talking about. That could be the third party that I'm talking about. Okay, but we're going to shuffle the cards up here to see and ask for clarifications as to why the Three of Swords has shown up in Aquarius' spread. Mirrors over there to the Seven of Cups, emotions and romance, love, well, relationships in general. Why are you here? Why did you show up, Three of Swords? And it might be because money. Okay, so we have the other big money card here. So the Ten of Pentacles, and how I do this clarification, Aquarius, if you don't know, is I always take the positive of the card that's, being asked to clarify, the positive as well as the negatives. So this turns out to be a very positive card, but it lands on the Three of Swords for clarification. So whenever the swords, if you go back to any of the videos, or if I mentioned it in your videos, it may be that there's someone who experiences a separation. Could be someone who is retiring from employment. Okay. Now, even though you got the Nine of Pentacles, we're not counting the Ten of Pentacles in terms of the overall spread. This is just to clarify this Three of Swords. So don't get it twisted. That Nine of Pentacles is very important. So it may be that still someone experiences some sort of, now this could be leaving work or leaving one position and maybe leaving your job, and then, you found another job and you're going to that new job, which is going to be paying more money, more benefits, but you're still heartbroken, sad because you may be leaving relationships that you have formed along the way that, may have, turned into friendships. I never would regard my coworkers. To me, they would just be associates. They wouldn't be my friends. Those are people that I work with and have to get along with. So they would be. And I'm not saying that you can't be friends with people that you work with, because maybe if you carry on activities outside of the work that you do, then that would be a friendship. But if you just meet the people there, um, and you don't have any interactions with them after work, then that's just your coworker. But you still establish some sort of rapport relationship with those energies. So it could be that someone is leaving a job to go to another job because it's paying more money, more benefits. All right, so that's what I'm saying here in terms of clarification. Then we have the Queen of Cups, mother of all love. She's nurturing, of course, caring, supportive. She's underneath the Seven of Cups there when it comes to making sure that you are paying attention to your intuition. She's there to help guide you so that you're making the right choices for yourself moving forward. She's in a group of cards when, when you see this Queen of Cups, then you may be already receiving the benefits of emotional attachment, commitment, satisfaction from those people that you are closest to, family members, friends, romantic partners. This represents female energy, so it could be the Aquarius female that I'm reading for. So yeah, it could be your mother, your grandmother, your sister, your bestie, your auntie. You could be also working in the capacity of helping others. That's always the Queen of Cups. She has the ability too to formulate not only platonic relationships but romantic relationships as well. Up next, now we have the Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords, so that is new conversations, possibly with new people, or it could be new conversations that take place with existing people. This could also be the neighbor, the coworker, the friend who may be taking up some sort of romantic interest with you, Aquarius. Follows the Queen of Cups of that represents relationships, but maybe checking you out through social media and whatnot, and they're not ready to come forward. Okay. Also, information. The Page of Swords is information coming towards you from all types of resource that you access. It could be just social media, watching TV, the news. Um, Also, to first actions and first moves. Then we have the Prince of Pentacles. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, the money's being strong here. This could be a job offer. This could be a contract offer. This could be anything related to business. This is financial independent card number 2. You got 9 of Pentacles number 1. This is number 2. Either seeking it or you already are. And I also read those 9 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles in this case, as some sort of a financial achievement. So they're either, again, go back to what I said, that your money is either improving, vastly improving, or it's about to. Then we have the Justice card. With all the money here, I wouldn't be too surprised if someone wins a lawsuit, some form of litigation, judgment in your favor. That would be the Justice card. The scales here being the balanced energy, just like the Temperance card. So this week should be a phenomenal week for some Aquarians that I'm reading for. Hopefully that is the case, but we'll see what happens. So you could be going through the week feeling liberated, feeling at peace, feeling justified. Anything that wasn't in your favor, the Justice card turns around in your favor, just like the Wheel of Fortune. Someone could be getting married here with the Justice of, I was going to say the Justice of the Peace. Yeah, it is the Justice of the Peace. But also, too, the Justice card represents, harmony, balance, all things that are good. All right. Up next now we have the Major Arcana of the Moon. So when I talked about whether or not the card that would show up to reveal, that would have been the Seven of Cups. So I slept on that one. This person here would have come out or will come out and let their intentions known, because it's usually the Seven of Cups or the Moon. So I don't know what I was thinking of. Aquarius, until the Moon. I flipped over the Moon and I said, oh my God, we started off with the Seven of Cups. Those are the 2 cards that I regard that if the Prince of Swords is in or the Page of Swords is in your spread, the person may come forward. Remember, the Moon reveals things that were hidden from you, things that you didn't know before. That also includes people coming forward in terms of likes and crushes. We want to put a check on our emotions this week because this moon, however powerful that it is, has a tendency to be tricky sometimes. And we could, be in an emotional state that is so high, absence of, doing any drugs, of course, to make us feel that way. And then feeling down low. Okay. We always want to make sure that we are balancing our emotions. But I don't think that you will have any problems because you have the support here of the Justice card. She's always about balancing, and then also temperance. There's a change of energy here when it comes to your emotion, and that could be regarding any area of your life. And then also to a cycle of energy is moving away from you, Aquarius. A new cycle is about to open up. Additional messages here for you, Aquarius. We have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords simply means that there is a chapter that is surrounding you, is coming to the close, whatever that energy may be for you. And then there's something new that's about to open up. I could be reading for some Aquarians here. If it's not you, maybe somebody that you know, planning future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. And I'm here to tell you it's going to be painful, but the Ten of Swords always offers recovery and relief. Following that, now we have the major arcana judgment. What's hidden in the dark comes to the light. Spiritual energy of protection surrounding you this week as well. Some things that you may discover about yourself that you didn't know before, that energy could be positive or negative. Some things that you discover about others that you didn't know before, that too can be positive or negative. You just want to maintain a positive aspect of your own self, your own being, and that interaction that you have with other people this week really shouldn't have any problems, because this judgment card still would represent karma, right? What you give is what you're going to get back. So always make sure that it's positive energy that you give, never the negative energy. Okay, last card here for you is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Victory and success can be attached to anything that's going on for you this week, Aquarius. Some of you may be traveling. Again, if you are going to be traveling, you're going to be safe to and from. The Six of Wands can be heralded as anything that you can attach it to that's moving in a positive direction. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Aquarius. Not too bad. Just me interpreting these messages as always. I'm sorry. And so just take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.